Awesome. So I know you talked about really being aggressive with putting, and that's a key part in becoming a great putter. One of the areas that I think we need to touch base on just over the course of the assessment that we worked on together is the lag putting and picking out different spots on the green to really be aggressive with those longer putts. So for example, what we have here on hole 17 is a putt that kind of breaks not as much as what some people might think it would, with how drastic that slope is right there. With the pin being kind of on the flatter portion of the green down there, we still are going to want to pick out a spot, you know, left of the cup, that it can grab this hill a little bit and then work its way to flatten out towards the cup. With this being a downhill putt, obviously it's going to roll a little bit quicker than normal, so that will calculate into the amount of pace that you'll be using with this putt. But what we've done here is we've kind of, you and I have talked about kind of the spot on the green that we wanted to have for ourselves. So this tee essentially is representing that spot on the green. So then what I want you to do now is kind of walk me through your progress and your progression that you would take in the putting field, pre-shot routine, what goes through your head and picking out the spot, and then going ahead and actually making the putt happen.
Okay. So usually I like to use aim point, but with a putt like this, with the slope kind of at the front half of the putt, it's kind of difficult because aim point you kind of want to use more towards the hole. I mean, it'll help me down towards the hole, kind of feel how flat it is down there, kind of what's going on down there. But up here is just kind of more visual.
Sure.
If that makes sense?
Sure. No, aim point is a great tool to use, and I like how you said that you use it a majority of the time down near the hole, because that's where a lot of people struggle as far as picking out the exact spot outside of the cup that they want to aim. You know, for a putt like this where we have a little bit more leeway to essentially pick out a spot and have it work its way down to the hole, you know, we gotta kind of gauge it off this hill and hit that spot and hope that that spot will carry the ball down towards exactly the target that we're looking for. So why don't you go ahead, give it a roll, and see if we can make this putt. Great speed. A little slow on the greens today, but that's a great line. I mean, as you can see, you left that about 2.5 feet short of the cup, which is okay.
Yeah, a little bit more speed would have held the line a little bit.
Exactly, exactly. And you know, you were about an inch away from hitting that tee, so that's exactly the spot we were looking for. Stayed almost directly in line with the pin. So at the end of the day, you know, not a bad outcome. So great putt.
Cool, thanks.